What's up, guys? This is Ed from Team Elite, and we got...
What it do? It's Lil Alex.
So Lil Alex is our newest honorary member. So we have this thing where we're doing honorary members, meaning that they're people that are on our team. They're people that we're really, really cool with. They're some of our closest friends. But it means that they're mainly not people that are actually playing meta right now. That means that these are the people that are playing more like casually, right? So Lil Alex has a profile for us. What do you got, Lil Alex?
Running the Gren Maju.
Ooh. So Alex has been playing Gren Maju for what now? A couple of years?
It's been a couple of years.
Ah, man. So it's been quite a journey with him. You know, ever since I first met him, he was playing Gren Maju, and he's been changing his deck. He's been changing his deck so much. I've had a challenge with his deck a couple of times, and I've played meta, but he doesn't play really a meta deck. So this is interesting because we're gonna show you guys Gren Maju as in like more of an anti-meta, but yet it's just more of his build, his casual build. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a challenge to where we're gonna show you guys his more casual build right now, and then we're gonna go maybe give it 3 weeks. Let's say 3 weeks, and then 3 weeks from now, we're gonna show you guys an updated build of his, same style of his. That means that it's not gonna be meta, it's gonna be his own thing, but it's going to be more towards his own style, and then it's going to be fighting what towards the meta should be at that point. So let's just say 3 weeks, and let's give that challenge. How do you feel about that, man? You good?
I feel great, man.
You ready for that challenge?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Because I know he has a lot of great ideas for this deck, so hopefully we can come up with even better ideas later on. And right now he's sitting at 58 cards. So when you're looking at this deck, just keep in mind it's 58 cards, and he still has 2 cards available. So if you guys have any ideas of what 2 cards he should add to his deck to make it a 60-card deck, leave that down in the comments below and let us know. All right? You ready to get into it?
Let's do it. All right, so we're going to get into the deck profile now. I'm running 3 Gren Majus right here because it's standard.
Standard.
You know, Gren Maju, of course.
Sure.
I got my 3-Eater Millions. Works hand in hand.
You have a lot of fathers for that, don't you?
I do. They'll come up shortly. I'm running the Hex Trues right here. Those go along well with the Golden Castle. They'll come out here shortly. I got here my Swift Scarecrow just because, you know, it's handy. It always is. Along with those, my Batter Faders. You can't hate on those. I got here my Gizmek that goes with the Gren Maju.
Does this actually help you out a lot, though?
It really does, because if you can bring this out of the hand or the graveyard, so, and you have this in the hand, like it's perfect. Or you can send this to the graveyard and then you put this out there and summon it from the graveyard. It's just perfect.
And then it helps you because you also have your soul absorption, so it banishes cards for your life.
I do have those for my life. Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
let's
sir.
go.
Let's
put
do
these
it.
to the side.
Let's do it right here. Get these out of here on my face. All right.
What you got next?
I got here my Banisher of the Radiance.
And that's a good card, man. Have you ever considered playing those at 3?
Yeah, at some point, yeah. It's just that, you know, they're a low attack card, so you can get over them easily. And that's what they really do. Like, bring it out and they just battle phase real quick, just get over it, and then they got their main phase too to do what they like. Cause you know this is a real casual deck. I like to have fun with it.
So you like it at 2?
Yeah, I really do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But you know, maybe I'm open to ideas, so who knows? I got here my Necro face. That's just it's an
interesting tech because I saw you.
Interesting card.
I saw you add the 1 Gold Sark for that card.
Yeah, for this card specifically, yes, man.
And only at 1. That's interesting. That's interesting.
For the lows for that card, man. I got here my Dimension Shifter. These are for just in case, you know, like if I don't draw them on the first turn, you know, then I have you know, this card, like I can get, you know, rid of everything, so it'd be perfect. I got here my Golden Castles, like I spoke about before.
Ooh. So how clutch has Golden Castle became for you now that you have Golden Castle at 3?
It's been really good, man, because like I said, I got my Green Maju and 10 cards off the bat, you know, and I got my Hex True too. So if,
man, that airplane's running really low. But yeah, three Golden Castles.
Yeah, 3 Golden Castles. They work well for my Maju, but like if I don't have the Maju in the hand, I got the Hex True. It's a good card, a great attack off the bat. You know what I'm saying? So,
got it. Next one. Let's go.
I got here my Soul Absorptions. These are very fun. You know, you get 500 for each.
So for the people that don't know, what does that do?
You gain 500 for each banished card.
That means Gizmek.
Gizmic, so that's 8 off the bat. And if I have
That means Gold Sark.
the Gold Sark, yes sir.
And Pot of Desires.
Pot of Desires, Eater of Millions. It's off the bat, man.
Straight
if you
up.
have all 3 of them on the field, you're chasing the
blessed.
home, man. Yeah, man.
What you got next?
These
man?
right here, my backup squats.
Oh my God!
These-
Explain what this does.
These are my real stock cards, you know, but for every damage I take, you know, I draw a card. And for this deck, you could use as many cards as
What
you
is
can
it?
draw.
Is it 1,000 damage?
It's for each 1,000 damage, yes sir.
Man, so that means if your opponent does 3K,
You draw
3 cards.
Yeah, and if you have more than one, you're drawing 6 cards.
Oh
if
my
you got 3
God.
cards, you're drawing 9 cards, man. Oh yeah,
Wow,
it's
dude.
perfect.
Have you ever had a situation where you're drawing like 6 cards?
Yeah, I've had 2 out in the field and I drew like 7 cards.
Wow.
Yeah, man, it'd be like that. Man.
Interesting.
I got my dimensional fissure here, of course.
These airplanes are running extra low today. Dimensional Fisher. All right, what you got on it, bro?
This one works perfect, you know, because I'm running that green Maju, so any monster sent to the graveyard is automatically
Vanished.
yeah.
And you gain life points.
And yes sir, yes sir, you can't forget about that.
Next.
I got here my super polys for my extra deck monsters. I got a couple of those. I'll show them here later.
Have you been hitting them Shaddolls with that super poly
Oh
target?
yeah, of course, man. Because dude, these metas, man, I like running
Shaddolls
casual.
are everywhere, man.
They're all over the place, dude. So these come in handy.
It's
These come in
interesting
handy.
because you know Bren and I we play super competitive against you. We play meta decks, and you still manage to clap us every now and then.
every once in a while.
Oh man, well mainly Bren. You clap that man all the time. We gotta leave it on video. We gotta leave it on video. All right, man. What you got next?
I got my Lord Darkness here for the draw power, of course. You know.
And you don't mind banishing a card.
I do not, of course not. I will. I will definitely do that. Mhm.
That's funny. Next,
I got my Cosmic Cyclone here.
just one.
It's just, yeah, only one. Yeah, because you can't run too many of these because you got to pay life points, you know? So if I don't have the option to have my Soul Absorption out there, you know, I pretty much screwed myself.
You said you want to gain life points, not lose them.
yeah,
huh?
yeah, exactly, man. Got my Ghost Sark here that works well with my Necroface all day. Yes, sir. Right here, I got my Mass Change too.
Ooh, interesting. Why?
Because I got my Law in my extra deck, you know, and I have a lot of low level cards where, like my Maju, my Eater of Millions. If I don't really need them, I bring up my Law, and my Law banishes monsters as well. So
That's
it
nasty.
comes in clutch. It really does.
nasty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right here, I got my Shared Rides. I recently decided to add these in here because a lot of people like to add cards from the deck to the hand or from the graveyard. This lets me draw a card for each card that you are bringing from the hand or deck, or from the graveyard or deck. So that works it works clutch to put cards in your hand.
I just want to point out that's the 3rd airplane that we've gotten passed by today. Just on your profile, but everybody else's profile, no airplanes.
Nothing, right?
No
Nothing,
airplanes.
right? Like, shout out to all the airplanes, you know.
All the people traveling, sharing and spreading the corona.
Spreading it, bro. All right, I got here my Upstart Goblin just for the draw. You need a lot of draw power in this deck, of course.
Got
man.
it.
All right.
What's next?
I got here my 3 Pot of Desires.
Ooh.
Damn, man.
Shout out to that boy Marco for letting us borrow the 3rd one.
Yo, this
You
card,
have to play 3 in this deck, don't you?
You have to, man, because you draw 2 cards. If you don't have the Maju in your hand, man, you're banishing 10, and off the bat you draw those 2 cards and you get a Maju. That's perfect, man. That's 4,000 for your Maju.
And how much life points do you gain off of that?
Damn, that's a different story. You got 2 Soul Absorptions and you banish a 10. That's 5,000. That's for real.
And
man.
just with 1 soul absorption, how much life points?
That's what 2,500.
2,500.
Yep.
That's nasty.
Or not. I don't know the math on that. Don't judge me. Macrocosmos, that helps hand in hand. The modules, of course.
I want to count the airplanes that pass by in this
That's
deck
the
profile.
4th one, bro.
That's the 4th one.
Fourth one.
Let's go.
Alright, got my Storm Bear Forest. Love this card. Nobody really expects it, you know. It's great.
Dude, so it was interesting because we actually played at a Locos after I scrubbed out because I really wasn't playing the deck that I wanted to play that day, or I wasn't playing it how I wanted to play it.
Right.
And I got to play you next, and I switched out to a different deck that literally did no good for me because I started playing my what was it, Magnite Invoked? And I attacked you, and you activated.
I activated this card, yeah.
I
Yes,
died.
sir, man.
I died.
I love that. I love that. Alright, I got my Dimensional Prison, of course, for every attack. Banish that attacking monster, so works great. I run my DDD Different Dimension Ground. For that player turn, banish any card sent to the graveyard. Perfect.
Plague and Salads.
I got my Parasitic Dynamiscus, same thing. You target a card on the field, banish it. Any cards are banished, works with my deck.
I heard that this was nasty against Brent.
Yeah, Brent hates my deck, dude. I've been clapping his cheeks, bro, for real. I got here my Scrap Irons. I love this card. You know, it's great, man. It's unexpected card, for real.
Do you remember that day that we played in a tag team, you and I, and you just kept on activating that after they attacked us?
Yes, yes, dude. They hate it, bro. They hate it. And here I got my Solemn Judgment. I got both my Solemn Warnings and both my Solemn Strikes. Gotta run the Solemns, man. Gotta run the Solemns.
So I was talking to Alejandro, and he just pulled like 2 sets of these, and he said he was gonna hook it up and get you 2 more of those.
Man, he's gotta give them to me, dude. I need them, bro. I'm trying to get.
So when you add those 2 in there, you're gonna play 3 of each. You said?
Yes, of course, man.
Oh wow, you're a madman.
I got to, bro.
You're a madman. But you do have life points to spare.
Exactly. These are the only cards that I'm willing to spend life points for. You know, you get rid of one card that's gonna affect their whole entire, you know, what they got going on. So perfect.
That's nasty. Let's go ahead and move on to our extra deck, sir.
Bet. I have here my pretty plant. What's this? Dragostapelia. I run that because of
super poly target,
and it works well with the shut-off for sure.
Yeah,
I fuck with that. I got here my fodder, the Lunar Lights. These don't work really well on my deck. I just use them just for the hell of it.
Just for the Thousand Eyes.
Yeah. I got my Moo Dragon up here.
Wait, did I just call him Thousand Eyes? It's not Thousand Eyes.
What, the
Eater of Millions?
Man, you wrong as shit, bro. I got my Starving Venom, of course. That's perfect.
That's really, really good tech option. So super poly.
I got my Mass Hero Law, Mass Change 2 right there.
That's interesting as heck.
These, I got my Underclock Taker.
Why Underclock Taker?
Because, you know, the link rating is low.
And you're just doing it for fodder.
Yeah, it's really fodder, but the link rating is low. If I really wanted to link, I really could. The Pentastag here, because of the piercing battle damage, if I ever had the chance to pull out this, because the link rating is low, it's the piercing battle damage.
I like how we're just going to be completely honest now and just say that at least 12 or 13 of these cards are for fodder.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those. Yeah, like I don't really use it, but if I ever had to and I have my Maju out there, I could bring this card out.
Nasty. Maju and piercing.
I got my Crusading Yikimats, of course.
All right.
My guy Saber.
Okay.
The Topologic here.
That one's good. Well, that's actually a really, really good tech option.
This card
that's
right
nasty.
Here works perfect with the Maju, man.
Have you clapped Brain with this?
Yes. He hates these cards, man. And here I got the Bomber Dragon, another Topologic. Got my Saruja. And I have these other 2 here. These are just fodder. These really are nothing.
I mean, I said fodder.
Yes, sir.
So you got any last couple of words that you got to say before we end up the video?
Not really, man. I really enjoy this deck. It's really fun. I don't play for competitive. It's really been casual. But we'll see about in the next couple weeks. See how it turns out.
Cool.
We fucks with you.
All right, guys. Well, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you would add us, like the last 2 cards that he's missing for his deck. And we're going to see what we're going to do with this deck within the next couple of weeks, because I'm really going to try my hardest to get this guy to a comfortable position with a build of his, but yet a lot more meta than what he's at right now. So let's see what we can do, guys. This was Ed and Lil Alex.
Lil Alex, gang.
Team Elite, man.
Team Elite already.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, come on!